Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 76, and this is my weekly meal plan episode where I share with you what we have on our meal plan for the upcoming week. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the episode. Hi everyone, so welcome to my weekly meal plan. This episode, if you haven't listened before, is where I share with you the meal plan that I'll be making for my family for the upcoming week. I do want to say that it is repetitive because I made it that way on purpose. It just makes my life a lot easier. We do a lot of repeats, not during the week, of course, but every other Monday we do hamburgers, every other Tuesday we do tacos, that type of thing. So I have a really easy meal rotation, makes my life a lot easier to get my meal plan together. And right now we're just in a busy time of life and it's made things a lot less stressful for me. And I don't have to spend so much time building my meal plans because by the time I get to the week in the future, like the future weeks, the meal plans are usually mostly all put together for me, except sometimes I have to add a couple of sides or I'll switch a couple things out depending on what's going on. Because like I said, if I know every 2 weeks we're having hamburgers on Monday, then on Monday after we have had hamburgers, I'll go 2 weeks in the future and I'll put hamburgers on that 2 week away Monday night for the meal plan. So it kind of builds itself over time. So the reason I do these shows is because I thought maybe if anyone's struggling with what to make, maybe there's a couple recipes on here that you might want to add to your meal plan, or maybe you want to just follow the meal plan if you're really struggling and you just want to have someone share with you what they're making and you can follow along, or maybe it just reminds you of something that you haven't made in a while and you want to add to your meal plan. So however it can help you is great. So anything to make meal planning easier is a bonus. So this meal plan starts on Saturday. This episode always comes out on Wednesday morning, which would give you time to put your whole meal plan together and put your grocery list together and shop in time before the meal plan starts. I don't do lunches as part of the meal plan. We usually just do like sandwiches, leftovers, frozen pizza, that type of stuff for lunches. And so I really just plan for dinners. So this week, as I was looking at the meal plan, the first 3 days are very much all barbecue. So I didn't really plan it that way. Sometimes it just kind of happens where I think like, oh, I'll make this and I'll make that. Like I switch out some more barbecue stuff in the summer. And the way it all just kind of fell together, it was like barbecue 3 days in a row. So, but it's fine. It's the summer and it's kind of mostly on the weekend, so I'll be outside grilling, and that'll be nice. So for Saturday, which starts August 1st, when I'm recording this, we have on the menu for dinner brats and grilled chicken thighs on the grill. I forgot to mention, if I have any recipes for the items that I talk about, I will share them where the recipe comes from. But brats and grilled chicken thighs, there's no recipe for that. It's just a package of brats. And grilled chicken thighs, I pretty much just buy like a package of like the boneless chicken thighs, and I just put some barbecue sauce on them and I just cook them on the grill until they're cooked through. And that's it. They come out really good because they're dark meat, so they don't really dry out. They stay like pretty juicy and they're really good with the barbecue sauce. So we're going to do brats and grilled chicken thighs. And then on the side, I'm making classic macaroni salad, which the recipe for that is on allrecipes.com, and the name of the recipe is just classic macaroni salad. And then this I've been making a lot, but I really like it for the summer. It's Mexican bean salad, and that's from allrecipes.com also. It's almost like something you could even use as like a chip, like a tortilla chip dip. It's got like black beans and cannellini beans and kidney beans and frozen corn and olive oil vinegar kind of a mixture. I think it's really good. And then I actually even use the leftovers to make a salad for work, where I'll put like lettuce as the base and then I put some of this mixture like on top of it with maybe some extra grilled chicken or something like that. So it makes for really good leftovers, but I just really like that in the summer, so we've been having that a lot. So that's Saturday. Sunday, we're doing grilled chicken again, but we're doing grilled chicken breast. Just like I take the chicken breast, again, there's really no recipe for this one. I just slice it kind of thin and into pieces, and then I marinate it in the McCormick Montreal chicken seasoning with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of white vinegar. And I just think it comes out really good on the grill like that, just like plain grilled chicken breast with a little bit of marinade. And then I'm doing the carrot fries. I think I might have had them in my meal plan last week. I don't remember. Sometimes something will change that I wasn't expecting, and I'll have to kind of shift things around. And if I have a side dish or even a meal sometimes that just isn't going to work out, I'll push it into next week. I feel like carrot fries might have been one of those things. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so the carrot fries are from foodnetwork.com, and the recipe is called carrot fries with ketchup ranch. I've never made the ranch dressing. I've only made the carrot fries themselves, but they're really good. They almost come out sort of like a sweet potato fry, and you just kind of take the carrot and you like cut it into like fours so that they're kind of like you slice it long ways, and then kind of cut it into like size pieces that would be kind of like a French fry or like a sweet potato fry kind of thing. But they come out really good, and it's a good way to get carrots into the meal. And then I'm also making Mexican corn on the cob, which I think I made about maybe 2 weeks ago. That's another thing that I just make in the summer. It's that recipe is on allrecipes.com also. And that's basically where you grill the chicken on the grill, and then you roll it in butter. And you roll it in butter, and then you spread mayo on it. I know that sounds really weird, but it's just a very thin coating of mayo. You can't even tell it's mayo after it's kind of melted on there. And then you sprinkle it with a Mexican cheese. I didn't really know exactly the kind of cheese to get, so I just got one that was like, clearly by the way it was some sort of Mexican cheese. I don't know if it was the right one, but either way, I think if you put cheese on it, it's going to taste good. So that's like kind of like a treat that we make in the summer, and I'm going to be making that again this weekend with the grilled chicken and the carrot fries. So then for Monday, we're grilling again, but we're doing hamburgers this time. And again, really no recipe for that. It's just regular hamburgers. I just take ground beef and make them into hamburger patties. A lot of times I'll just sprinkle like the McCormick hamburger seasoning on them and then just throw them on the grill. And I'm making oven fresh seasoned potato wedges. That's the name of the recipe, oven fresh seasoned potato wedges from allrecipes.com. It's like one of our favorite sides to go with hamburgers. It's really easy. You take a potato and you cut it into eighths, and you put it in a big Ziploc bag with olive oil, Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper, some onion powder, garlic powder, that type of thing, and you shake it around. And then you bake them in the oven, and they come out really good. So we're doing that as a side dish with the hamburgers. And then I'm making another recipe, which I think I've made this once before, but it's been a really long time. I'm pretty sure I did make this once before. It was in my recipe app that I use, so I feel like I must have made it before. It's called Zesty Quinoa Salad, and it's from allrecipes.com. I'll share the recipe on the Facebook page because I know this one hasn't been on there yet. I think I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the episode. I do usually always post the recipes to the Facebook site, which is facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. Most of the recipes that I've said already in this meal plan have already been posted to the site, so I don't keep reposting them. You can search the site and you can find them if you can't find them on the website that's mentioned. But since this one I have not made yet, I'll post this one on the site. But anyway, it's just like a cold quinoa salad that has like black beans in it and cherry tomatoes. It's just a really simple salad. I was going to make that because I actually have a bunch of cherry tomatoes from my garden. It's just like a container garden, but I have a bunch of cherry tomatoes, so I thought that'd be a good salad to make to go with the hamburgers and the potatoes. So that is Monday. Tuesday, we do Chipotle night every other Tuesday on the opposite night of when we have tacos. So for that night, it's just, I don't have a recipe for that. Basically, I just take chicken, slice it up in small pieces, I broil it with a little olive oil, salt and pepper seasoning, and it comes out really good. I get it like a little bit over broiled, like so it's a little bit crispy, and then I just do like brown rice, black beans, cheddar cheese, sour cream, salsa, that type of thing, and we just make like Chipotle bowls at home. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, this is definitely a carryover from last week. It's Chef John's sausage and shrimp jambalaya. That's from allrecipes.com. We wound up ordering pizza one night last week because one of my kids was really asking me if we could get it. So they have like a pizza special night. So we decided to order in pizza one night. So I kind of shifted the meals around, and that one got shifted into next week. So that recipe is on allrecipes.com. As I mentioned last week when I talked about this recipe, I don't actually follow the recipe anymore. It's really good, but I've gone really simple because it's a weeknight meal. I usually do it on a weeknight, and I just made it into a super, super simple meal, and I just use this kind of as like a guideline to remind me of the things I need. But what I wound up doing is just kind of doing like brown rice on the side. I cook up the sausage separately, and then I'll just do like the shrimp and peppers, and like the green bell peppers and the shrimp, and cook it in like a broth. I'll use like a vegetable broth base, and just kind of saute it up that way. And then everyone can do the brown rice and the shrimp with the peppers, and then add the sausage. And then that way, whoever doesn't want sausage doesn't have to have it. One of my kids doesn't eat meat. Well, she eats seafood, but she doesn't eat like anything else, so she doesn't have to add the sausage. And then if someone wants more broth, they can put more broth if they want like the rice with more like brothy stuff on it, or if they want it more dry, whatever. It just makes it easier for everyone to kind of get what they like. So we're doing that on Wednesday. Then Thursday, I don't have like an exact rotation. I think it's kind of probably like once a month. On Thursday, we do breakfast for dinner. So we're doing that this Thursday. So I'm doing scrambled eggs, turkey bacon in the oven, which is my new favorite way to make turkey bacon, or even regular bacon. I'm sure a lot of people have already known about this, but I didn't, and I had never made bacon in the oven until recently, and it's the best thing on earth. It's so easy to clean up. You don't have to stand over the stove. The bacon comes out cooked perfectly. I really like it. So we're doing that. And then I do have a new recipe that I'm going to try. So I have not had this before, so I can't say if it's going to be good, but it looked like it would be good to go with like a breakfast for dinner meal. And it was called slow cooker cheesy bacon ranch potatoes. And that's from damndelicious.net, DAMN delicious.net. It sounded really good. You basically like cut up the potatoes and you add like the ranch seasoning and cheddar cheese and stuff like that, and you cook it. You put like aluminum foil, and then you cook it in the crock pot like all day. So I thought that sounded really, really good and really easy. So I'm going to give that a try. So that's something new this week. And then the last day of the week, we're doing crispy breaded pork chops in the air fryer. So that recipe is from skinnytaste.com, and that's just a really simple breaded pork chop cooked in the air fryer if you have one. If not, I'm sure you can cook them in the oven as well. But they come out really good. It's made with a breading that's like half panko breadcrumbs and half like cornflake, crushed up cornflakes. And that's really good. I really like making that recipe. And then on the side with that, I'm making 5-ingredient Instant Pot mac and cheese. That's a recipe I've shared definitely on the site. It's from foodnetwork.com. If you have an Instant Pot, it's literally like the easiest recipe to make, and it goes really good with the pork chops. And then I'm just doing like a bag of frozen vegetables on the side with that, just like one of the steam fresh type vegetables. I usually try and keep them in the freezer, so I could just kind of grab one and make it on the side. I'll probably do like frozen corn or something like that. So that's it for this week. That's the meal plan. I hope maybe this might help you out with either if you want to use the whole meal plan. Not that I expect anyone to want to eat the same things that my family eats, but maybe, you never know, or maybe it'll help you get some ideas together. Meal planning is super important in managing your time and saving money too on groceries. So hope this was helpful. I really appreciate you listening. You can reach me at facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. You could find the recipes there. You can message me through Facebook Messenger from the Facebook page if you have any comments or feedback or anything like that. You can also join our private listeners group, which there's a link to that in the Facebook page, or you can go to facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life and submit a request to join. I would love to have you. We have a small group right now, but it's growing. So it'd be really exciting. We talk about the topics that are discussed on the show. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd be kind enough to leave a review, it would make my day. It's super easy. At least I know it is easy on Apple Podcasts. You literally just scroll down and click the stars, and then if you want to write something, that's even extra. But yeah, if you want to leave me a review, I believe it helps in the search and having the show come up in the search, so it helps me out too. So again, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.